That was amazing what you did.
I didn't do anything.
I heard the Father's voice through you.
Yeah, well, like I said, I didn't do anything. That was all him. I'll be back.
Where are you going?
I saw a Starbucks in the lobby, thought I'd get a latte. Seriously, haven't you been paying attention? God just told me to go. I won't know where until I get there.
Yeah, right. Okay.
No, you stay here.
Why? I'll know when the time comes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if you could check on my wife, Nancy Mercer.
Mercer?
Yeah. Doctor said it should be just a quick, simple procedure, and it's already been
Yeah?
wow, it's been a lot longer than I thought.
I'll tell him. Oh, okay. All right, thanks. So they said it's taking a little bit longer than they expected. They're going to send someone out to come out here and talk to you. It'll just be a few minutes.
Well, is something wrong? I mean, did they say there's a problem? If I could just get an idea of what's going on.
I really don't know anything. If you don't mind, just have a seat, and someone will be out in a couple minutes.
Do you have news?
News?
News about my wife. Tell me it's good news.
Good news. Yeah, that's what I do. Good news. Fear not. Huh? Okay, that sounded way better in my head. Relax.
Oh, so Nancy's okay. Can I go see her?
No.
Why not?
No, I think you have me confused with somebody else.
Oh, you're not from the operating room.
No, actually, I am from...
You know what? I'm sorry. I was expecting my wife's been in surgery since... I'm a little worried. You know, they won't tell me anything.
Well, I can tell you something. Look, Brian, I know you're scared.
Whoa. You know my name? Do I know you?
Me? No. But you know my father. In fact, we're kind of related that way, but kind of not as complicated. But the point is that, I guess the easiest way to explain it is, see, I'm an angel. Ta-da!
Wow. Yeah. You don't see a lot of that in San Diego. I know the Padres have never won the World Series, but they're still our hometown team. Plus, they got this brand new outfield.
Oh, no. Not angel like baseball. Angel like...
Wings, harp.
Yeah, well, come on, you know better than that. Just, no.
An angel?
Yep.
Huh. Okay. If you're an angel, wouldn't you...
Know exactly what you're going to say next? Yes.
Well, yeah, or that I'm...
You are thinking of the black Cocker Spaniel you had when you were a kid. You called him Rainbow. That's cute.
Okay, but there's no way that you could know that...
I remind you of your Uncle Mike who showed up last Thanksgiving in his PJs and bunny slippers. You want to test me some more? I can do this all day.
All right, Mr. Angel?
Ed.
Okay, Ed. What do you know about Nancy? What's going on back there? What aren't they telling me?
Brian, I really don't know any... Oh, wait, actually, I do. I can see...
What?
Oh, Brian, wow.
What? Is she okay?
She had a stroke. Gabriel's with her now.
Gabriel, he's the doctor?
He's way better than a doctor. Gabriel's an angel. I wonder if he's there to take her home.
No, take her home. No. I'm supposed to take her home. Somebody screwed up.
No, it's just that when he comes to visit...
No, people have strokes, right? And then they get better. They don't have to die. You're an angel. Fix her. Fix her so she gets better.
Brian,
or take me instead. If someone has to die, take me.
Brian, it's not like there's a quota. Okay, it doesn't work that way. And besides, I'm just a messenger here. I can only tell you about the part of the plan that I can see.
Plan? Part of the plan? You're telling me there's a plan?
God always has a plan. It's just that I can only see
this is God's idea. Okay. Somewhere in his great blueprint for the universe, it says, Merry Christmas, Brian. I'm taking your wife away.
No, now wait. God's plan is good. It's perfect. You just can't see the big picture right now.
Picture, yeah, you got that right. You don't even want to hear about the picture I see. You call yourself an angel? What good are you if you
Would
can't
you
even...
like to?
Like to what?
See the big picture.
What are you talking about?
It's like a tapestry.
A tapestry?
You know, one of those pictures they make by weaving colored thread in and out of fabric?
I know what a tapestry
Okay,
is.
so you know that design on the front? Beautiful, artistic. That's God's plan. But if you look at that thing from the back, you got loose thread hanging out, colored string going every which way. Artists have a term for it. They call it yucky. So all you're seeing right now is the yucky side. What I'm offering you is a peek at what the real picture looks like.
Without Nancy, what difference will it make?
I don't know, you tell me. Let's start with your daughter.
Amy? She doesn't even speak to me.
But she will. You two will grow closer than ever as you go through this experience together. Later, she'll have 2 grandsons that you never would have met otherwise. One of them is going to run your business for you when you get older and retire.
That's great, but
And the other one's going to become a teacher, a really great one. You're going to help him grow into a good and faithful man. He is going to touch hundreds and hundreds of lives.
Yeah, and I'll be alone, all alone.
Only for a little while. And you'll be amazed at how much you grow during that time.
Wait, what do you mean for a little while?
And that's just your family. We should talk about the Martinez family.
I'm sorry, the who?
The Martinezes. That's them back there. Well, most of them, actually.
I don't recognize any of those people.
There's no reason that you should. But they'll know you. Their dad was in an accident tonight. Bad one. His heart was damaged. It's complicated, but the point is that he'll die without a transplant. They're looking for a match right now, and in a few minutes they'll find one.
Nancy. What? I suppose this guy's some hero that ends world hunger, huh?
Hero? No. Probably not the way you think of a hero. Actually, he's a machinist. After he recovers, his youngest son will decide to become a doctor.
And what? He cures cancer?
No. But his grandson will. I'm telling you, Brian, the threads are all connected, and they make such a beautiful picture when you see it from the front.
You know, that's a really great story. But if God is really God, then he can figure something else out. Okay? He can get all this done without taking Nancy away. So don't tell me about this great plan, okay? Trust me, from where I'm sitting, it looks like one big... Are you the doctor? Are you from the hospital?
Brian, this is Gabriel. I told you about Gabriel.
You told him?
Oh yeah, no, he told me, and now I'm telling you, forget it, okay? If God wants to fix the world, he can do it some other way. Do you hear me? If you guys are really angels, do something. Fix her. Look, I don't know if I can go on without her, or even if I want to. Please make her well.
Brian, I know you're going through...
What do you want? Do you want me to beg? Fine, I'll beg. I'll pray, whatever it takes.
Brian,
Please.
sit down just for a minute. You've been going through a lot and you look kind of tired. I bet you could use a little rest.
Last thing I want to do right now is...
How did...
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Well, you told me that people only saw us when God wanted them to, and he saw me.
So what did you say?
Fear not.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then I offered him some comfort.
Really? I don't see a whole lot of comfort going on all up in here.
I thought if he could see how good the Father's plan is, get an idea of how the pattern all comes together.
You told him about the future?
Just as much of it as I could see.
Ed, listen, you got to understand, Brian is only human. God designed humans to live in the present. Only the present. Sometimes they can barely do that. Especially Brian. Especially tonight.
Well, now you tell me?
People like to guess about the future. People spend all kinds of time worrying about the future, but they can't see it, can't control it, can't avoid it.
That must be incredibly scary.
It would be if they were alone, but God never intended them to be. He had something better in mind. Presents.
Well, he picked the right night. There are presents all over the place.
No. Those are Christmas presents. I'm talking about his presents, which was the greatest present ever.
Okay. Now I'm confused.
Like I said, mortal people just don't have eyes big enough to see past, present, and future all at the same time like God does. So he designed them to live by faith. Faith in him. The first Christmas, when Jesus came down to live here on earth, why do you think they called him Emmanuel, God with us?
He was present.
That's been the Father's plan since the beginning. These people are his children. He wants them to walk with him through every experience, moment by moment, step by step. He wants to lead them lovingly, gently, be their comfort when they're hurting, share their joys, meet their needs. That's what Jesus showed them while he was living down here. And he proved it by dying for them and rising again. And when he came back to heaven...
That's why he sent the Spirit to live inside them.
Exactly.
Still present.
You see that little girl? How old do you think she is?
I don't know. 4?
She can't figure out everything that's going on around her, but she doesn't have to. All she has to know is to stay close to Dad. Hold his hand, and everything will be okay. Dad will take care of the rest. That is faith, pure and simple, and humans can't live without it.
I get it. Now, what you're saying is that Brian needs to hold on to God by faith as he gets over losing Nancy.
That's what I've been trying to... Wait a minute. Losing Nancy?
Brian's wife, Nancy.
Yeah, but
I saw you in the operating room. You were getting ready to take her home.
Take her home? God sent me there just to watch over her.
She didn't have a stroke?
Yeah, a minor one. She'll need some recovery time, therapy, but she's going to be fine.
But I told Brian, I showed him what the future would look like. Ooh, did I do a bad thing?
No, don't worry about it. It's nothing that can't be fixed.
What do you mean?
Brian's asleep now. The doctor will be out in a minute. He'll wake up, get the good news, and go hug Nancy. He won't remember you, me, or anything you said.
But what about his daughter and his 2 grandsons? What about Pedro Martinez and his heart? What's going to happen to every...
Check, double check. God's got it all covered. What, you think he's only got one way to make his plan work out? Hello, all-knowing, all-powerful God?
I guess I've been singing in the choir too long. I should have known. Wait a minute. I don't get it. You said that people only saw us when God wanted them to.
Yeah.
And that when the time came, we'd know exactly what to say and who to say it to.
Right.
Well, the time came. I knew what to say, and I said it, and now you're telling me I was wrong? I didn't even know angels could do that, to be wrong.
Think about it. You weren't really wrong. You were only given part of the picture.
Yeah, but what difference does it make if he's not even going to remember? What was the point? Why was I even here?
What, you think all that great tapestry stuff was for Brian?
It wasn't?
Of course not. Brian is a fictional character in a Christmas play. The message was for them.
Whoa.
Come on.
Whoa, where are we going?
Home. But first, there really is a Starbucks in the lobby. Lattes are on me.
Fear not.
Did you hear that? Yes.